Were you happy with those times?
I was very happy with my 400 free. I did that in the prelims, and I knew Doug Webster, I knew his dad, and one of the neatest things that happened to me back then, and I still have it, Doug Webster and his dad wrote me a letter and said, "Hey, Tom, congratulations on breaking Doug's record. We're really proud for you and hope to see you on the Olympic team." And the year before, Bill Jennison had written me a similar letter when I broke his 100 fly record. So yeah, I went 3:44. I was really happy. Went faster than I thought, but again, other than Danny, and Danny wasn't in my prelim heat. Danny and Norman were behind me. But my 200 IM I was a little disappointed in. I thought I had a little more in me. It could have gone faster. And sometimes, you need somebody chasing you. You need to be afraid of somebody to go a little bit faster. And so we did that. We won the state meet again, had a great team. And then several weeks later, we went to, at that time, AAU swimming was broken up into Region 6, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan. And we went to the Region 6 meet, swam well there. And then I went to the Nationals in Dallas. And Paul also went. We brought a relay team. And, these were guys that in junior high, had we not gone to Dearborn High and Jeff not coached, we had a fellow named Terry Breest. He was on that trip to us with Dallas. They swam a 400 medley relay. And so I went there and I swam the 400 IM. I swam maybe the 200 back, the 400 IM. And I got sixth. I went, forget what I went in the prelims, but that night I went 407 and got sixth in the 400 IM. And so then we knew that, boy, I had a chance to get into the finals of the Olympic trials. And we started to train again and got ready for that and went to the Olympic trials. They were in Chicago at Portage Park. In some ways similar to Brennan, not as many pools, but went down to Portage Park. We'd swum there a few times before because Region 6 set it up so that we could come and swim there and get used to the pool. So I get up that morning to swim the 400 IM, and it's one of those damp, cold August, I think it was in August, days. And I don't know if it was high 50s or 60s, but it was cold, and I was cold too. And I remember there was a fellow named Bruce Dixon. He was the same year that I was. He went to Indiana, and he was a great 500, 1650, and 400 IMer. We're sitting there getting ready for our race, and he starts to go, "God, it's freezing cold. I can't stand this." And I just went, you know what, I'm going to turn a negative into a positive. And I went, this isn't cold. These guys from California are cold. The guys from Florida are cold. I'm not cold. And I got up and I swam a great prelim. I don't remember my time, but that night I came back and I think I went 430, 440, high 439s. And I came back that night and I went 439 again. And was just thrilled, just absolutely thrilled. It was
was that your first national championship final? You had talked about winning consoles 2 years earlier. In your junior year, did you reach a national championship final prior to that 400 IM at the 72 trials?
No, in my junior year, we went to the nationals in Spokane, Washington, at Washington State University, and I swam terrible. I just really swam poorly. I think I was probably tired from the whole season, the whole high school season. And right after the high school season, we went down to the Region 6 meet in Cincinnati, and I swam very well there, but then I got sick. And so I swam poorly at Washington State. The next summer, the Nationals were in Houston, and I won the 200 IM in the consolation finals. I went 214, I think. That was after my junior year. So the closest I ever got was winning the consolation finals a couple of times. And then in the spring of 72, the Nationals were in Dallas, and that's where I got sixth in the 400 IM, and then ended up sixth at the Olympic trials. And that was a great experience, and I'll never forget it. So